guys, what's up? It's Mythological. Today we'll be talking about a very well-known butterfly clicking telebridger named Uczx, who's recently admitted to auto-clicking and faking his handcam. Now his auto-clicking was pretty blatant, but his handcam faking really wasn't. He had process hacker, he showed his mouse software, he launched Lunar in windowed mode, he even triple-clicked and was trying to claim that he butterflies with triple clicks. He used a web CPS test. It was actually a really well put together handcam. But he did admit on a community post that that handcam was faked, so we do know it was faked. So in this video, I'm going to be reviewing my theory on how he faked his handcam. This could not be 100% correct, but I think it is pretty close to what did happen. Now I'm making this video in order to help my viewers and other bridgers be able to spot fake handcams in the future, and also kind of unveil how people can fake a handcam, so that you know if they're doing something like he did, then that they're probably faking theirs. Alright, let's get into it. So basically, he claimed to butterfly click. So this is my legitimate butterfly click on my André Malraux. As you can see, I reach about 17, 18. Okay, now, I do have click sounds. You can probably hear it, but watch what I do here. See if you can notice a difference between when I toggle and my legit butterfly clicking. Now, besides the fact that I'm absolutely blatant clicking 30 CPS and actually clicking less than my legit 18 CPS, did you notice anything about that second clip? If you didn't, I don't blame you. If you did, you have a good eye. Now, since I just reviewed this theory on how I think he did it, I could not be the best at this, but I'm going to show you guys how it was done. Alright, so here we are in my mouse software, and if you look, it's just my normal Malraux software. There's no macros, and my keys are just, these are K and J because I play a lot of UAC, so I have some slots bound to those keys. And then I have F3 as my DPI because I have 60%, so it's harder for me to click the F keys because they don't exist. But what's really important here is macros. So if we go into here and we create a new macro called Uczx, what we can do is we can insert different types of events. And what we'll do here is we'll insert a left button, because he clicks on the left button in his video, and that's actually really crucial. And I'll get into that, because what you're going to do is he just puts it to maybe, I don't know, let's go with 45 millisecond delay. And you're like, oh, okay, well that's just clicking once. No, what he does is he goes cycle until key released, and this will keep clicking whenever this button is held down. So then if we take it and we bind it to a mouse button, like our front side mouse button, and we apply that, and we go to a CPS test, and we just hold our front mouse button, as you can see we're clicking almost 31 CPS without even doing anything. Now you may be saying, okay, well he's clearly not doing that in the video because he's not holding his side mouse button. And this is where the issue arises. Because since he's butterfly clicking on his left click with such a small hand cam, he has it literally in like a tiny square, he's actually covering his thumb, hitting the side mouse button while he's butterfly clicking. So what happens is if we make this a little less blatant, like if we move it up to 48, so we don't get as much CPS with that, he can butterfly click along with it, being legit, and look at this, I can keep 30, and you can't even see my thumb holding the button. Now, as I said, I'm not very good at this because I just discovered it, but what you can do is hide that you're clicking the side button while you're butterflying, and look, 27 CPS. And that looked like legit butterfly because it doesn't look like I'm macroing or anything, even though I actually am. So yeah, so that's, I think, how he did it. But you may be saying, well, in his handcam video, he opened his mouse software, and he proved that he didn't have any macros created, and these were bound to browser forward and browser back. So how did he use a macro? Doesn't make any sense, and that's what we're about to get into. Okay, so now I'm going to show how he bypasses the mouse software, because in order to have a macro going, you need to have your mouse software set up to do that, right? And so what we can do is we can add a gamer application. And now this isn't the Cooler Master MM710, by the way, this is the G502. But they both have the similar function that you can have profiles that switch when you open an application. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add Chrome real quick as a, app that will start a new profile. Now that we've added Google Chrome, as you can see, there's a profile for Google Chrome. And then if we go into here, we can go assignments, actions, macros, create a new macro, repeat while holding. Oops, not that. System, mouse, primary click. And we'd add a delay, of course, so that it's not just going forever. And then with that, now we would set any key we want. I'll just set it to DPI up to the macro, and boom. And actually, I'll put it to the side button too, so we can show the butterfly clicking thing. And yeah, and now what happens is if I close Chrome, I can have it go to the desktop profile, but then I'm Chrome. Chrome is now the default profile. If I go to a CPS test, as you can see, I can act like I'm butterfly clicking, and I'm really just holding the mouse button. And see, I'm getting CPS. But even though, so oh my goodness, I was butterfly clicking 33 CPS for sure. Although, if I close this, close Chrome, and I go back to my desktop profile, I could say, oh, I'm not auto-clicking, what are you talking about? I don't have any macros, and all my keys are set to their normal values. But when you close this and you open Chrome, you could have it start auto-clicking. And yeah, so that's how he hit it. Since Uczx has been striking down videos because either they expose him or they're similar, I really want to make sure I steer clear of the harassment policy here. So yeah, I'll put it on screen now, and I don't think my video matches any of these qualities, so therefore it should steer clear of that, and thank you for watching.